Let's now go to the Northwest Province. Mape is expected to replace Job Mokgoro as acting Northwest Premier until the vacancy is filled by the President. Now, the Northwest Office of the Legislature confirmed today receipt of Mokgoro's resignation letter. In fact, that came through this afternoon. This means Mokgoro has officially stepped down as a member of the Provincial Legislature. He resigned as Premier only on Wednesday after meeting President Ramaphosa. eNCA senior reporter Siphamandla Goge joins us now. Sipa, good evening to you and thank you for your time. So, after meeting with the President, he said he would resign. That letter has been received. But Jesse Duarte yesterday was talking about the concern that he was still a member of the MPL, the Provincial Legislature. But that has now changed. Just bring us up to speed.
Yes, that has changed. So now Job Mokgoro has resigned as Premier, which happened yesterday. Today he resigned as the member of the Provincial Legislature in the Northwest. He had to resign to make way for Mahape. So for now, Mahape has not been sworn in as a member of the Provincial Legislature. It's expected that that will happen next week, but all of those processes are dependent on how the ANC moves in terms of writing now to the Speaker of the Provincial Legislature to say we have one member who has resigned. We would like to fill that vacancy. We are asking you to swear in or arrange for our new member to be sworn in. And once a new member has been sworn in, then the Speaker of the Provincial Legislature will have to call in a sitting whereby there will be a nomination and election of the Premier of the Northwest Provincial Government. So for now, Mahape remains on the wings waiting. We understand that there is an acting Premier in the province of the Northwest who is the leader of government business in this province. But that's just a temporary arrangement for up until a new member of the legislature is sworn in. It's expected that that member will be Mahape. The ANC's interim provincial committee in the Northwest has indicated that he will be nominated for the position of the Premier of the province. So while we wait for all of that to happen, Job Mokgoro had to resign to make way for Mahape. If he didn't resign, there would be no vacancy, meaning Mahape would not be sworn in any time now. So now that he is gone, there's this vacancy. We expect that the new member will be sworn in next week.
So there was initial concern that while he would resign as Premier, he'd stay as a member of the MPL. Would that actually have been possible, and what sort of problems could it have created?
It would have been possible, but then for the ANC it was a conundrum because it would have meant that the ANC would have had to ask another member of the Provincial Legislature representing the governing party, the majority party, which is the ANC, to resign and make way for a new member, Mahape. So there was no way that Job Mokgoro was going to stay, especially after his utterances about the way he says he's been treated, humiliated by the ANC in the Northwest. It would have made things and the situation very awkward for him and the ANC in the Provincial Legislature of the Northwest. Remember, here you are talking about someone who's been at loggerheads with his own party here, who's said that he has not enjoyed political support. His membership of the ANC has been suspended. He's been fighting with the interim structure now in the case. It would have made things awkward for him to continue staying on as a member of the Provincial Legislature. We understand that he had initially planned to resign towards the end of the month, but the ANC's interim provincial structure has been pushing for him to go now so that they can proceed with Mahape. But let's listen to what Teboho Chane, who is from the Speaker's office here at the Northwest Provincial Legislature, had to say about processes now moving forward in terms of electing the new Premier. Let's take a listen.
There is a vacancy now, we can confirm. From here we just have to hear from his party as to who replaces him, and then once we have received guidance from the party, the processes of the new member being sworn in as a member will happen, which will then lead to the election of the Premier thereafter.
So after all of this, and it's been quite an up and down time and a lot of uncertainty within a context of the ANC in the Northwest in quite a difficult position with the province under administration. At the end of this week, where to next for the ANC in the province? What are their biggest challenges?
Well, before we go there, let's tell you that this province has a history of this political instability. It's not for the first time that they have to go through such a process. In 2018, it was very difficult with Siphamandla, the former premier of the province, who was recalled by the ANC. The party's president, Cyril Ramaphosa, had to come down to the Northwest to deal with issues plaguing these provinces. We're talking about factionalism within the ANC. But what it means now for the ANC is neither here nor there, is what it means for the people of the Northwest. Will they now continue to get basic services that they are entitled to, that they pay for? They have been complaining about lack of service delivery here, issues of water provision, refuse collection or removal. You know, all of those issues are things that have been worrying the people of the Northwest. So moving forward, the ANC-led administration, hopefully by Pushi Mahape, as per the IPC's wishes, will have to move with speed in providing basic services to the people of the Northwest.
Thank you so much. That is our senior reporter, Siphamandla Goge there.